I know that you're sick of waiting because I'm sick of waiting, man. I'm ready for some 2016 Mr. Olympia top 5 picks. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and start this off by letting you guys know who is qualified. I'm over here at the official Mr. Olympia page, and as you guys can see, we got William Bonac. Better watch out for that guy. We got this kid, Big Grammy, Kai Green, Phil Heath, Dexter Jackson, Steve Kluko, blah, Kevin Maroney, Dawson Carver, blah, blah, blah. We got all these guys on the left-hand side over here. They're qualified for the Mr. Olympia. And then as you guys know, the point system, the top 5 guys in the point system, they also qualify. And you gain points by getting, you know, top 5 in each pro show throughout the year. So we got Ronnie, whoever this is, Justin Compton, Lionel, Victor Martinez, Max Charles, Branch Warren. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stopping at Max Charles so far. Man, this is we're like, what, 9 weeks out, 60 something days from the Olympia. So as of right now, these top 5 guys, they are going to be qualified for the Mr. Olympia. And talking about this guy right here on the outside, Branch Warren, this guy right here. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about who I think is out. Alright guys, so like I said, who is out? But I'm not going to say count Branch Warren out, but I am going to say that I do not even see him placing in the top 10 this year. As you guys saw him at the Arnold Classic at Ohio, he finished 5th place behind, I mean, of course, Kai Green, of course, Cedric, but then the other guys he finished behind, he would definitely more than likely beat at the Olympia last year, and then the previous years, he's just a ghost of his past self. I wrote that down the other day. He's just not the same anymore. I actually have a picture hidden. Da, 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 da. It's like spreading the Red Sea. The old school Branch Warren, as you guys see, this guy was phenomenal. This guy, if you guys grew up watching bodybuilding, you got to see a lot of Branch Warren when he was younger, and he looked phenomenal. Me, getting into bodybuilding the last 4 or 5 years, I've just seen him just quickly just go downhill. So as you guys can see, he's just not as full. He's always shredded every time he shows up, but he's just not there anymore. So he is not, in my opinion, not top 5 contender. I was very surprised last year he got 6th place. As you guys already know, his back, his biceps, and I think his right quad, I think he tore it a while ago. Injuries, man. Injuries, it can end your career, but it didn't end his, but it did definitely affect his body and his muscles. So, Branch Warren, not top 5. I don't even see him placing top 10 with the caliber of guys coming in this year. So, that's just number 1. Branch Warren is out, in my opinion. So, let's go ahead and move on to the next person that is sadly out, and that is the big bad wolf, baby. Dennis Wolf, he is out sadly because of a spinal injury, as you guys should already know if you guys do follow the bodybuilding movement. He got 4th place last year. Absolutely comes in looking phenomenal. I'm not a big fan of his physique, like I said in my Kevin Maroney video a while back, but I'm not a fan of his physique, but he has a phenomenal physique. I just don't like him maybe because he's a taller guy and his muscles aren't as compact and look as full maybe, but he's a big guy. He deserves 4th place. He definitely deserved it last year, and sadly, let's go ahead and, if I can find it, yeah, this is him on Instagram. He looks almost just like a normal dad now, you know, he just looks like an older guy. So I wish him a speedy recovery, and hopefully everything works out next year, maybe in the next couple years. He has a lot of weight to put back on, but as you guys saw, Big Grammy got off of everything. It went down to tiny man size, and then just out of nowhere, just back up to mammoth, gargantuan size of a man. So Dennis Wolf is out, as you guys already know, and one of the biggest guys in bodybuilding, if not one of the most famous, Kai Green. I actually work for Dynamic Muscle, and, well, Dynamic Muscle Ambassador, hey. Anyway, so Kai Green, a lot of you guys say I'm a Phil Heath fanboy because I said nobody's going to beat him. But actually, Kai Green and Flex Wheeler are my favorite bodybuilders, as John Ray. So anyways, Kai Green is out the Mr. Olympia. He's let us know multiple times he won't even say the word Olympia in any of his video chats, his live feeds on Facebook or anything. So he is more than likely, 99% I'm sure that he is out. He has killed it at the Arnold Classic. I'm pretty sure he won 3 Arnold Classic titles this year, and in his best shape that anyone's ever seen. So if anybody could dethrone Phil, in my opinion, still it is this man right here. Dexter Jackson came this close last year, but no cigar. Kai Green, man, we're gonna miss you. Sadly, that's another great one that is out. And then another guy that I want to talk about was Essa Obid. I don't have a picture of him up here, but I want to say, oh yeah, I do. Essa Obid. He came in 10th place last year. And he got 3rd place this year at the California Pro. But he looks like on his Instagram, I pulled it up on my phone, not on the computer, and it looks like he's going through some back treatment or something like that. And I don't believe he has enough points to make it. I don't know if he's competing again or not, but as of right now, he's not qualified. He's not in the Olympia. But we will see. That's unofficial. But you did hear it from me first. Essa Obid might not be at the Olympia. So anyways, guys, that is who is out. I'm going to go ahead and move into who I have coming in for the top 5 spots at 2016 Mr. Olympia. So stay tight. I'm going to go get some more Mountain Dew and one of those pecan pies real quick. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm finally back up in here. It took me forever to find these pictures for you guys. So do me a favor, like the video, because I know you like the video already. Go ahead and drop me a thumbs up right now. But anyways guys, I went ahead and I found all of my top picks. I said this was going to be a top 5 video, but now I am moving it up to a top 10 for the 2016 Mr. Olympia. And I just want to go ahead and start off right now. Let's get into it with, on the screen you see, we have pulled up the 2015 Mr. Olympia placings, 1 through 10. You guys go check it out. Phil, Dexter, Sean, Dennis, who is out, Big Ramy, Branch, who I think will be out. Even if he competes, he won't get top 10. Rolly Winkler, William Bonac, Victor Martinez, and Essa, which I also think might be out, but I don't know yet. So let's go ahead and get this in, guys. 10th place was one of the hardest decisions I had to make, along with who I put in 6th place. So 10th place and 6th place was the hardest to just pick someone to put in there. So I have to give you guys in 10th place. I went ahead and went with Justin Compton. He's a younger guy in the bodybuilding, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be his first Olympia. He's in the point system. He is qualified. He's not actually not qualified, but for the points, he has the points. He's in 2nd or 3rd place. And I'm giving 10th place to him, but I want to show you guys who else I have going with him. And I had Juan Morales going up for 10th place, but I was just looking at the two, Juan from 2015 and then Justin from this year's Arnold I was looking at. And Justin is, in my opinion, he just has a way better package than Juan. Also, another guy that I wanted to bring up was, I couldn't find a front double bicep for some reason. Apparently he just never hits this pose, even though there's one on there, but it's from like 3 or 4 years ago. But it's Lionel Becky. He's the guy that competed in the Arnold Classic Africa, finished 3rd place behind Rolly Winkler. You guys already know Dexter Jackson won that one this year. But I mean, just look at him standing next to Dexter, and he has it all going for him right now. He's just as big, he's just not as shredded, just not as mature as Dexter is. So yeah, he's looking real good, but I still went ahead and put Justin Compton over him just because Justin's arms are bigger, his legs are bigger. Lionel has a better back, but I feel like just with the 2 body parts that Justin has better than him, he's going to go ahead and take that 10th place spot over Juan, who finished 11th place last year. And I don't even think Justin has done at Olympia. That's amazing if he does get top 10 his first outing, but we'll see. Alright guys, so moving on to 9th place. You guys might be surprised. He will be doing battle for 9th place and 10th place, in my opinion, with not Juan, but who the hell do we just have up there? Let's find him. Here he is, man. Dallas McCarver, the young gun. He just won the Chicago Pro. Not only won the Chicago Pro, but destroyed the Chicago Pro in his conditioning. He already said it in his interview. His conditioning wasn't on point. If he did come on point, when he does come on point to the Olympia, he's going to be looking really good, guys. And he said he's going to be able to put on a little bit more mass before the Olympia and come in more shredded. So we'll see what his game plan is. So actually, I wanted to show you guys this video real quick. Have the sound muted. of him standing next to Johnny Jackson. As you guys know, this guy trains insane, and he isn't a small guy. We have who the hell is this? Brandon Curry on the far left, and you guys know these guys are pretty big. And Dallas McCarver, watch when he hits this front relax, boom. Front relax, man. It looks like a transformer. He is literally just dwarfing everybody on the stage right now. And this is a pro show. This isn't some amateur stuff. He looks amazing. I thought that Justin Compton had way more size, but I was just looking at this video, and Dallas isn't a small guy. So I had to give Dallas 9th place just because he actually has a nice flow to his physique. He kind of has that. He has that aesthetics going for him. You know, he has that X-frame, huge V taper on the upper body, great arms. And he can pose pretty well. So, gave 9th place to Dallas McCarver. Let's see who we got next. All right, guys. It's kind of sad talking about this guy right here. He's had a bad situation going on. But this is Victor Martinez, I believe, from the Arnold Classic. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up the 2007 version of him, where he was supposed to win the 2007 Mr. Olympia, guys. He is looking a lot closer to what he looks like on the left. Alright, I don't know if you guys watch Louis Marco, but he has gone to the Mecca, the Holy Land of Gains, out there in Kuwait, getting his veggies on. He is out there killing it. If you guys want to, head over to Louis Marco's page and check out that video he did on Victor Martinez, because Victor Martinez is putting on that quality muscle that we saw back in 2007. As you can see in this picture on the right, I'm pretty sure this is 2015, or maybe this is 2016. I don't know which one, but this is in the most recent years. I think this is 2015, and you can just see the difference in muscles, guys. I mean, just look at the legs. It's just sad that he had to go through that, you know, but this isn't a history lesson. I have him going ahead and putting him in 8th place because he is going to come in looking really good this year. I can feel it. I saw it from the pictures that Louis Marco put up of him over there in Kuwait. He's getting it over there. So this was one of the hardest decisions I had to make. 6th and 7th place. I'm going to go ahead and bring them both up at the same time. And I'm just going to let you guys think about it for a second. You know what I'm saying? Which one? I know there's a lot of Cedric fans out there, but I am a huge William Bonac fan. I think he is just making a great move, making strides, becoming better. He is just a smaller Kai Green. He has that, you know, like that weird V thing with his lats where it just like kind of runs into his oblique, just like Kai Green does. But it looks phenomenal, I think. I'm going to go ahead and have to tell you guys, I don't really have them in a spot, 6th or 7th, but this is the 6th or 7th place. What I'm thinking is if Cedric comes in and he's still looking like soft like he did at the Arnolds this year, he never came in just with that peeled, nasty, skin against muscle look, no water underneath the skin look. And I feel like William Bonac last year at the Olympia, he looked really good and got 8th place. And it's only up from there for him. So with Cedric coming to the Olympia this year for the first time, if he doesn't bring it with his conditioning, I feel like he's going to play 7th. If not, he will go ahead and beat William Bonac and get that 6th place spot. But as of right now, from the past outings of Cedric McMillan, I'm going to go ahead and give him 7th place, and I'm giving William Bonac 6th place, up from 8th place last year. And that's what I got, guys. So I know there's probably going to be a lot of Cedric fanboys saying, sorry, my eyes twitching from looking at this damn screen so long. Yeah, so 7th, 6th place. 7th we got Cedric, 6th we got William Bonac. Alright guys, so now we're going to go ahead and move into our top 5, which is what you guys more than likely came to see. Alright, so stay with me. Alright guys, here we go with the top 5. Alright, so we got the top 5 on the screen already. And as you can see on the far left, we got them going from 5th place to 1st place. I wanted to go ahead and just throw these all up on here. Didn't want to give you guys didn't want to make you wait. This is already a long enough video. So what we have, guys, I have Boo Bander, Rolly Winkler, far left, 5th place. You might be asking, you know, why you got that bubble gut, that Alien versus Predator belly on the screen. And I just didn't want to use any of his old pictures because his old picture don't do him any justice now, man. He has learned how to keep his stomach under control, and he is looking phenomenal, looking great, looking shredded. I feel like he could step up his conditioning just a little bit more to maybe be like something like Big Rammy's conditioning, but he is looking really good, guys. He finished second in the New York Pro right behind Dexter Jackson, and he's going to do good. And I have him in fifth. I'm pretty sure he was, I want to say, 7th place last year, maybe 7th. Yeah, 7th place last year at the Olympia, but he's dropping all the way down to 5th place, that top 5, which is awesome for him. Next we have Big Rammy. This is in the air still between Big Rammy and Sean Roden in 4th and 3rd place. Big Rammy, as you guys saw earlier this offseason, he went down, lost all of his muscle, and has exploded back onto the scene pretty much. He's back up to like he was like 300 something pounds again. But the problem was that his trainer was over depleting him, and as you can see in this picture, he's shredded. But like you see these other guys up here, Phil, Dexter, and Sean, their muscles are still popping through their skin. He had no glycogen. Like he was eating 0 carbs is what his trainer was saying, but he's with a new trainer, a new guru, so they're gonna bring him in looking better this year. And if he does, he could even move into that 3rd spot and push Sean back to 4th. So if that happens, that is going to be awesome for Big Rammy, but we shall see. As we have right here, Sean, I'm gonna go ahead and put him back into the third place, because I don't think that the first time with this guru, I don't think he's gonna be able to bring Big Rammy in just perfect the first time to the Olympia. So I'm giving 3rd place to Sean. Again, I think last year he actually came in bigger, and that was kind of his downfall. He wasn't able to come in with those clean cuts, just shredded to the bone look like he usually does. He was a bigger version of himself, just not as shredded. But then again, Dexter, he's always on point. So that's, you just can't, it's just, Dexter just, in my opinion, outclasses Sean even on his best day, because Dexter is at his best day every day, in my opinion. Finished, he got the 1st in Arnold Classic Africa. He's still on point. He got 1st at the New York Pro, on point. He looked even better at the New York Pro than he did at the Olympia. And a lot of people said that he beat Phil Heath last year, and just looking at some of the pictures, I kind of agree. Phil was not on his A game. Phil actually, in my opinion, lost last year. That's Phil's 2nd Olympia that he should have lost, but he's 5-time Mr. Olympia, and there's nothing we can do about it now. So, and we shall see. Now, the only reason that I'm having Phil in 1st place right now, guys, is this is the biggest Phil has ever been on his off season. I believe he is just cruising. He is looking huge, full, thick, and he's getting into that just prime muscle, kind of like where Kai Green is now. Kai Green is, he was just mopping the floors at the Arnold Classics this year. But that's what I have, guys. I got your top 5 right here. And in my opinion, I wanted to show you guys these guys just real quick. The only guy that can beat Kai Green, the only guy that can beat Phil Heath right now is still Kai Green. I've said it multiple times. This guy is contender #1, even more so than Dexter Jackson. When these guys stand side by side, we haven't seen it in the past 2 years, but I wish we could, but he will not be at the Olympia, sadly. But he's the only guy that can beat Phil Heath, in my opinion. And then I know someone's going to say, what about Kevin Levrone? I'm telling you guys, just look. He is not going to come back looking anything like he used to, okay? He's not going to come back looking like this. He is not. He's going to come back looking like this. He's going to come back looking more so like this. Even the younger guys that I gave the 10th spot to, the 9th spot to, they're still going to be beating Kevin. He's not going to be able to place it in the top 10. That's just my opinion. I know some of you guys, a lot of you fanboys hated my Kevin Levrone video, but that's just the way it is, guys. He's older, he's been off. I know you guys are like, oh, he grows. All right, well, he's 9 weeks away, and I still don't see anything that he's posted or anyone else posted that indicates that he is looking anything like he did back in 2001, 1999, ever. So, sorry, Kevin Levrone, we love you. You're still a legend, man. and it's going to be awesome to see him on stage, but I don't see him getting top 10, guys. So anyways, that is it, you guys. Sorry if I bored you in those last couple seconds. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you liked the video and you like the channel, subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll be doing a lot more of these kind of videos because I feel like the only person that's doing them is Louis Marco pretty much, and we need more of it. So like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next one.
Trap jumping, I'm ring, ring, ring.